And as many mourn Kirk's death, authorities are continuing to piece together more information about his alleged assassin. This comes as Kirk's widow spoke out, vowing for his movement to carry on. Andres Gutierrez has the latest.
3 days after the shooting death of political activist Charlie Kirk, his followers continue to mourn his passing.
Good evening. My name is Erika Kirk.
On Friday evening, Kirk's widow Erika posted a video on social media praising Kirk and vowing to carry on his work.
To everyone listening tonight across America, the movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen. It will not die.
Also on Friday, mourners gathered around the nation to pay tribute to Kirk in vigils in New York City and Utah. Members of the Trump administration, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio, continued to praise Kirk this weekend.
And I admired all the stuff he said and did on campuses. I think he had an enormous influence on young people. I think we actually need more of that dialogue and discourse.
While followers continue to mourn Kirk, authorities continue to investigate Kirk's alleged assassin, Tyler Robinson, a 22-year-old man from Utah.
I want to thank the family members of Tyler Robinson who did the right thing.
Robinson's father recognized his son and urged him to turn himself in. Those who knew Robinson say they're shocked to learn a young man they describe as polite and responsible is accused of doing something so violent.
He, since I met him growing up, was always a kind, respectable, genuine kid, the kind of student that teachers liked, and all this, I feel like, not just to me, but everyone else, has come really unexpected.
President Trump said he intends to attend Kirk's funeral. Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, St. George, Utah.
And Kirk's funeral will be held on September the 21st at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Clemson University says it suspended a professor who made inappropriate comments about Charlie Kirk's death. In a statement today, university officials say they're continuing to review the post the professor made on social media. The suspension comes after multiple politicians and students expressed their frustration. The controversial post was originally shared by an account belonging to the Clemson College Republicans. Yesterday, the university called the professor's comments, quote, inappropriate.
And authorities say they responded to a crash early this morning on I-85 southbound near mile marker 51. Greenville police and the county coroner's office arrived to a collision between a vehicle and a motorcycle. The motorcyclist was pronounced dead at the scene. As we get more information, we'll keep you updated on our website, WSPA.com.
Joining us tonight on 7 News at 11, I'm Kelsey O'Donnell. We want to begin with a breaking news update. Upstate deputies say they've arrested a teacher who's accused of being involved in an inappropriate relationship with a student. We first reported this to you yesterday after school officials told us the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office was investigating those claims. Today, deputies charged Micah Lanford with 4 counts of sexual battery with a student. Authorities believe it happened while Lanford was a teacher at Boiling Springs High School. Lanford will appear before a judge tomorrow. Nearly 1 year after Hurricane Helen, upstate first responders are reminding residents to have a plan. Today, Greenville County Emergency Management and other agencies partnered together holding its Get Ready Greenville event. Organizers say September is National Preparedness Month, a time raising awareness about the importance of being prepared for disasters and emergencies.
Today we brought out all of our partners in emergency response and disaster response to educate the public on things that they can do to be better prepared during disasters such as Hurricane Helen, the Table Rock fire, anything big that may impact the community.
Attendees were also given the opportunity to build a 72-hour emergency kit, which includes essentials like water, food, and first aid items.
Upstate Renaissance Fair is back for its 5th year in a new location.
7 News' Ripley Simone is in Spartanburg as the vendors set up and has more on what you can expect.
Whether you're in costume from a fantasy land or looking to be immersed in 11th century medieval times, this Renaissance Fair has something for everybody. The Upstate Renaissance Fair is transforming part of Spartanburg into the medieval times. Now in a new location, event organizer Sharon Murray says it's all about education and celebration.
So exciting because we started out trying to find something that we could do outside but to help all these people who lost a lot during the pandemic, and then it was such a hit. People enjoyed it, and now that we're on year 5 and we're having to move to a bigger location, we're able to include more people.
A bigger location means more options. Murray says guests can enjoy more than 100 vendors highlighting food and experiences.
We have your traditionals. Food-wise, of course, turkey legs. It's very popular. But we have some other great features like bacon on a stick. You get to see jousting on horses, which you don't normally get to see that. You'll also get to see full-on night tournaments happening. We're going to have mermaids in a tank. We're going to have unicorn rides.
One of those unique vendors is Lord Wallace the Weird, who has been involved in sword making since he could remember.
I can usually tell what kind of sword someone's going to like before they do.
He has been a vendor at the fair for 2 years and uses his background in history to engage with customers.
You walk through eras of history, different types of swords all lumped together. You pick up a piece, you ask a question. I'll probably just start spouting facts before you ask anything.
Owner of Wild Honeysuckle, Kelly Rooney, focuses on the fairy and gothic fans.
I do a variety of fairy headpieces and hats, so they're all very fantasy themed. So we've got any of your fairy crowns all up in the front.
She says her pieces are all handmade based on what customers like. And whether you come dressed up or not, Murray says everyone is welcome.
You don't have to wear a costume, but many people do. And you can rent a costume, you can find something at the thrift store, or just look for something piratey in your closet. Throw it on and have fun with it.
Organizers say they expect 10,000 to 15,000 attendees throughout the weekend, and tickets can be purchased at the gate. In Spartanburg, Ripley Simone, 7 News.
The Upstate Renaissance Fair is open today through Sunday, and Murray says the events in the evening are different each day.
Greenville will spend about $1 million on new affordable housing, part of a master plan in the Haney-Serene neighborhood. Lauren Miller has that story.
The land purchased is a little less than an acre, but the city council tells us the plan is to help diversify the Haney-Serene neighborhood. The city of Greenville will spend $1.17 million for 4 parcels of land: 313 Haney Street, 315 Chapin Street, and 7 and 9 Shakora Avenue.
What we're trying to do with the land that we're buying over there is to maximize affordable housing and maximize green space.
Councilmember Ken Gibson says the Haney-Serene neighborhood used to be a predominantly black community, but as it's grown, it's become gentrified. Gibson says purchasing the parcels of land will help diversify the area.
The way that we absolutely control and make it happen is when we own the land ourselves, and then we can put our own restrictions on it and stuff like that as far as what goes on it.
Gibson says this is not the first time the city has purchased land in the area. Last year, the council adopted a comprehensive plan to transform the area into a diverse mix of people, income levels, housing types, architecture, and businesses. The city states in the plan there's been a decrease of affordable housing units, resulting in longtime residents moving away from the neighborhood and leading to vacant properties like the homes on Shakora Avenue.
I lived over here, every bit of 35 years, and I've seen a big change.
Carolyn Brooks used to live in the neighborhood, and the idea of affordable housing coming to the community is something she supports.
We were all struggling back then, so maybe now we can come back in and have someone to live, such as me, myself personally.
The city of Greenville plans to hold a neighborhood community meeting on September 17th to hear from residents. In Greenville, Lauren Miller, 7 News.
Councilmember Ken Gibson says there is no set idea as to exactly what that newly purchased land will become, but they hope to get advice from developers and the community.